Alright folks, I'm out with Greg and Robin and we're currently heading up Moruisg and then up along the ridge to Ceannaichean, the Corbett. It is very windy, so it will be a summit camp. And this is a boggy slog like. This weekend the weather is to be pretty poor across the central belt. The rain's coming in, but up in the Highlands it's to be lovely. The plan is to drop down the other side and we'll probably get a low level camp because it's going to be too windy. And then tomorrow Sgùrr Choinnich and Sgùrr Hurricane. Fingers crossed it's decent tomorrow, so I'll catch you up in a bit. Over there is the Corbett Sgùrr first stag. Me and Greg and Robin went that way over the two Corbetts and lugged more and cheesecake. It was a cracking wee trip that back in June. There's a distant sky cooling over the Torridon giants over there. What do you say for yourself?
Absolutely hee-haw, Jack McGraw.
Well boys, are we standing here or are we getting a move on? Move.
Yo.
There's something in my book. True summit.
Pretty sure this is what the top is at. I'll have to bail. Couldn't be sure.
To be sure, to be sure. Windy, very windy. Time.
Rat o'clock.
It's more like bap o'clock. With some salad cream and tomato puree.
Freshly cured from the...
Beautiful. nights to be like 30 mile an hour winds a night, gusts up to like 37, 38 mile an hour. So the sensible thing is to head low level, get a good night's sleep as well. So that's us just heading down to camp in the Glen. Then tomorrow we'll head up Sgùrr Choinnich and Sgùrr Choinnich. That's us on the Stalker's Path now. Should get a nice pitch by the river. Some of my best sleeps I've ever had is camping by the river. And that'll get us a good start tomorrow. The Stalker's Path has more zigzags than the Ben Nevis tourist route, tell you that. Ziggity zag, ziggity zag. Silly Works Robin has got his eye on this bit over here. And that's a nice, perfect spot for us over there. Here is where I shall pitch. As usual, my tent of choice is the pyramid tent. A wee bit lumpy over to that side. I've pitched on a wee sloped over there, but inside it's fine. Greg has pitched in the MSR Freelight. Cheeky wee tent. Robin's got a new fancy tent, the Durston X-Mint.
Alright, what do you think?
It's a lovely looking tent, eh?
It's alright, but it's not quite pitched right.
Popular tents these days.
I know.
Practice makes perfect and all that.
I know. It's just down there, it's not quite sitting right, so
Yeah.
probably just need to adjust that a little bit.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So on the menu this evening, just a plain old king pot noodle. If I'm still hungry later on, more noodles. Noodled out. That's me fed and watered. I ended up having the other noodles as well. Just one big pot noodle just doesn't cut it. It's turned out a wee bit chilly as well, a wee bit cold. Isn't it, Robin? What are you doing, Robin? Hiya, pals. The summits are in the clag. See, if we camped up high, Robin, we would have been up in that clag up there.
Mint, I love a claggy camp.
That would have been gash. There's nothing like camping in the next to a river. Some of my best wild camping sleeps have been next to a river.
Not happening.
I know. I'm telling you, they have. It's 10 o'clock, just getting in the sleeping bag. Should be getting up at 6 o'clock tomorrow. 2 Munros before we head home. So, good night, and I'll catch you in a bit. Good morning, campers. Had an amazing sleep last night. Always get a good sleep when it's low level and beside a river. Must be something to do with the trickle of water. It's like meditation brainwave music. So rather than taking my tent, sleeping bag and all that stuff, I'm just going to wedge it there so it doesn't blow away with the wind. As we do the circuit of the 2 Munros. Oh, hop high, Barrabacan. Oh, oh. Shaking Stevens over the Bridge of Doom. So we're just making our way up to Bilac Gubernese, where we were last year after Lugmore and Cheesecake. Then up Sgùrr Choinnich and then Sgùrr Choinnich. Looks like a nice day further west. There's a Corbett we camped on last year down the other side. Biddy and Ceannaichean, otherwise known as Cheesecake, and Lurgmore. They're Flea of Clag. Waterproofs go on.
Rain goes off.
Rain goes off. View's opening up a little bit as we approach the summit of Sgùrr Choinnich. Oh, jinxed it. Oh, flattened there. Again. Oh, every now and again it clears. Summit of Sgùrr Hurricane. The wind must have calmed down a little bit. It's not blowing an absolute hooly McHooly face. There's some views.
Ceannaichean.
Ha ha, hyper uppercut. Street Fighter 2 was a classic game, wasn't it?
I love Street Fighter 2.
Yes.
Really.
Always good to get the compass out and practice a wee bit of nav, following a bearing down the ridge. As it always happens, it's sort of clearing up. Sort of. Clag's still hanging about. Torridon's pretty clear, although there is showers battering through. Rain's off though. Oh well. Can it be blue sky and sunshine all the time? In order to get back to the car, we've got to traverse across around Ceannaichean, and then that'll take us to the start point from yesterday. Cracking the area, that'd be magic for a swim over there. Tremendous. Back to my stuff. Woohoo! Sitting have something to eat and sort out my gear while I wait on these two. Normally I'm behind them. Too busy nattering, they two.
Sliding along is the best fucking
Robin.
What o'clock? Rap o'clock.
They're no raps, they're baps. Bap o'clock.
They're rolls actually.
Sardines as well for a change instead of mackerel. Bap o'clock with a hint of sardines. Look at it. Look at it. So as the track it meanders round back to Craig, and then we are off this way into the unknown territory, bandit country. Get your leg over. The car is finally in sight. A giraffe. Oh, hell, boy. Check the Nicky, this terrain. Boggy Mac. Grassicky, tussocky, shitey. Pish terrain. The little pines, are you regenerating for future generations? Beautiful. Finally on the path. Oh, feels so good in the feet. Well, that was horrendous. Almost back at the car. That was quite a tough cross country through a lot of bog and tussocky grass, and my foot kept going into like deep little holes and stuff, and I'm pooped. It was probably a bit better than going through that quarry, because that just had gorges and an area of tree regeneration and stuff. Oh, so thank you for watching, and it's been a great couple of days. I'll see you on the next one. See you later.